So this is my first Ladies Poop Too. Hence why I'm in my bathroom right now.
Does this look good?
Perfect. Actually, let me close this because conversations are private. Even though my little cousin, who's 18, who's had a boyfriend longer than I've ever had a boyfriend. Shout out to her. But she asked me the other day, because I told her about like this idea, and she was just like, "How do you meet guys?" Like,
And you're like, I don't fucking get it.
I'm like, I don't know. This is why I'm asking. We can start off with a question.
Okay, go.
We can start off with a question. Good start, Rebecca. Great. Because I've been out of the woods for a long time, and I'm sure it's good for men too. You know, if they're watching this, they're like, oh shit, this is what I've been doing wrong, and this is what I've been doing right. In what scenario is it okay for guys to approach us, and like when is it not?
Okay, so I was thinking about this a lot.
Okay.
And I feel like it's easier to come up with when I don't want them to approach me.
Okay.
First thought, the gym.
Yes, that's what I said. I have this like resting bitch, do not come up to me face when I'm in the gym, and sometimes it doesn't work, and I'm like, what else do I have to do?
The amount of times that I've been chilling on an elliptical or squatting and a guy comes up to me and he's like, hey, how many more sets do you have left? And then they like walk away as if like, you know, they're literally just asking that, and then they come back and they're like, oh, by the way, I think I've met you before. And I'm like, you fucking haven't.
To be totally honest, I'm one of those people where if someone comes up to me like on the street, I would be creeped out, like unless they look like Jake Gyllenhaal or something.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I'm gonna be like, I don't think so. Like, no, thank you. That's really random. On my way to like go to work in the mornings, like of course when you're walking to work, you're seeing all the businessmen there, like beautiful. Like I've never seen more gorgeous men than like in suits on the way to work. Like they're everywhere. They're probably all over the damn place. I don't know. I mean, you're like, where are they? But, I mean,
this is another thing Deanna said. She was like, yeah, have you ever seen the guys, the super hot guys in ties, like walking? And I'm like, no, I don't.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. On the street, like I think my first instinct, and I think it's bad that this is my first instinct, but it is like yeah, I'm like.
I think that just comes with like growing up in New York.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Like, the answer's no, and he's like, I just wanted to know where Lincoln Center was, like am I north or south? I'm like, sorry.
So like bar would be the perfect like ideal setting. Maybe if I'm like standing with like a girlfriend or two, because like if you're with guys, it's harder for a guy to come up to you, I'd imagine, because they don't know what's going on.
I'm always down for a guy to come up to me at the bar, unless like I've had guys come up to me in conflict, like my two friends are fighting, or I'm clearly fighting with a guy, or my guy friends are all fighting, and I'm like, look dude, like you're hot, I get it, like I want to talk to you, but right now it's just not the time.
Also, a lot of girls, I feel like, make it obvious that they want to be like someone to come up to them. Like,
oh yeah, I usually do the eye. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It's the eye. Like, yes, exactly. Like, I'll make eye contact.
It's like a stare.
Yes. Like 8 times I will look at you and you will know.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the ideal situation is like happy hour, where like it's like a nice bar, not like crazy, like where someone's coming up and like, hey, like scream. Like, what'd you say?
I always say brunch. I'm like, okay.
Brunch.
Every time me and my friends go to brunch, we're like 50 points if you walk out of here with a guy.
That happen?
No, it never happens.
Well,
never happens.
People know.
Like if a guy approached me while I'm waiting for like my sweet green salad, midday, I would be thrilled.
Yes. I feel like that's like a perfect setting. It's like you're at lunch, you're not like belligerent drunk, you
right,
like look presentable. Honestly, thank you so much for being my guinea pig and for giving me really good insight.
So much for having me.
Yeah, of course. I was like, Tara's gonna be like the perfect person for this. So thank you so much for doing the first ever episode of Ladies Poop Too. I really appreciate everything. I hope everyone has become a little bit more educated on how ladies poop. That is so awkward to say, but you know what? It's all good. Guys, thank you so much for watching the very first episode of Ladies Poop Too. I'm going to be doing these sort of outros just to reiterate the lesson of the episode. There are no right or wrong answers. Keep that in mind. If you want to approach a girl on an elliptical, shoot your shot. It might work. These are just
our opinions for our experience in our own world. That being said, for Tara, Deeana, and myself, it seems being approached in a social yet subtle environment like lunch, brunch, or happy hour gets more of an interest to get to know somebody rather than at a club where you're screaming and spitting all over each other. I mean, unless you're into that kind of stuff, I don't know. Tune in next time. I will be chatting with 2 new ladies and the topic will be picking up the check on the first date. Catch you then.